Hi, this is Andrew Harper-Hill. I also go by Jake. It's my middle name, but most of the time I go by Andrew. I am a junior or rising senior now, going into my senior year. I am a business analytics and artificial intelligence major, and I originally switched from computer engineering, which is why I'm going on my fifth year now instead of graduating like I was supposed to. But I just found that engineering wasn't really my strong suit. I didn't really enjoy a lot of the processes we had to go through. It was also just in a really stressful time of my life, so I kind of wanted to start something new, and I found that I was looking into why I liked computer engineering in the first place, which is building computers. That was always what, I don't know, got me going, and that was what I really enjoyed doing. But I realized, like, hey, if I don't want to build the actual parts of the computer, I can work with the data that's constantly the millions of pieces of data that are flowing through a computer at every second. So that's why I like data. It's always around us. I mean, everything you see has used data at some point. These walls in my room have used data at some point to figure out the dimensions, for example. Sometimes it leads to, easy and boring solutions. Sometimes that is what data does, but sometimes it leads to really fun and interesting solutions that you wouldn't find anywhere else in any other degree. So that explains why I like data. Some experience about me, my experience. I don't have professional experience in data analytics. Most of my experience comes from classes, for example, the workplace simulations that I've done, which are on my resume. These workplace simulations taught me, how workflows work in the real world. I did the one through a company called Tata, and it was pretty fun. It was challenging. I also worked on the British Airways one for data science. So my actual jobs that I'm working currently, I work at Central Market, which is a subsidiary company of HEB. It represents the more fancy, kind of bougie, high quality products of HEB, and we represent a higher level of service, etc. I work in the deli there. I've been working there for a year and a half ish, but I worked for HEB for a year before that. And the other job I'm currently working, so I'm working two part-time jobs, is at the esports center on campus. It was recently built. It's an $18 million project. I was there when it opened, and I'm still there, and I'll be there till I graduate. I've learned a lot about, a lot of skills from those jobs about how to communicate, how to treat customers. A lot of the things a typical customer service facing job would deal with, I have dealt with and I've gotten good at, and that's why I've been able to move from HEB to a more professional uh, workplace like Central Market. So this kind of led to some, working two jobs and going to school full time led to quite a difficult balance between, jobs, school, and personal life. And I really had to learn how to manage my time and get things done when they need to get done, as well as figure out when can I kind of push things to and when can I not leave things behind, and just figuring out when I need to focus on different things. So some of my hobbies are gaming. I like to play a lot of games. I've played esports for my college, and I also played free agent before that. So I competed in multiple games for the University of Texas at Dallas, and have won tournaments, like the picture I have on my pop website. Some of my other hobbies are hanging out with friends, just going out, hanging out with friends, going, playing the arcades, going to watch movies, stuff like that. And my another one of my big hobbies is I love taking care of my pets. I have a cat named Roach. I know his name is Roach, and a dog named Starlight, and I love taking care of them, and they're the loves in my lives. And that's all for me. Thank you.